Great to have you with us, and a warm welcome to a part of England where passion for football is red hot. We're in the northwest in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Manchester City up against Leeds United.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Joško Gvardiol starts alongside Ruben Dias in central defence. Bernardo Silva plays with Phil Foden in central midfield. And providing the main goal-scoring threat today is Erling Haaland. And a look at the starting 11 for Leeds United.
Well, they're also playing in a 4-3-3 formation, but they play it in a slightly different way, particularly in the wide areas, where their fullbacks will get forward and rotate with the wingers at every opportunity.
And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. Roden. Jadon Bogle. Pascal Struijk. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Struijk. Roden. On to Haaland. Shaky. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And rewarded for that high press. That's a good-looking pass. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Will it happen for them? Can he score? Maybe breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. City get the corner. Taken short. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. Well, at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. Okafor. An impressive run. That's a nice-looking ball. Well, they can bring it out now. Foden. This looks interesting. Nunes. It's a neat move. Can they forge ahead? Tanaka. Okafor. Well, it's always a great thrill to watch Erling Haaland in action. He can be absolutely unstoppable, and we should expect that he'll have a prominent role to play in this one, Stuart.
Well, he's such a composed finisher, and he's got the technique to match. He's a top-class striker.
Oh, got into position brilliantly. Longstaff. Teammates available. Longstaff. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. A City free kick forthcoming. Silva. Gvardiol. Haaland. City know that wide area is really opening up. O'Reilly. Ampadu. Aronson. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. They'll try to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Foden. Now with Silva. Shaky. And that is offside. Ampadu. Pascal Struijk. On the ball, Noah Okafor. Could take the lead. Oh, good save. But he's gone short with it. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? Short corner taken. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Foden. O'Reilly. Now Haaland. And beyond the byline. Goal kick then. Struijk. Lucas Mecha. Attack looks promising. The cross is on. Oh, chance! And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal. Well, he can't control his delight, can he? It's a wonderful moment for his team.
So, back in action. Will there be a quick response from City? There needs to be. O'Reilly. Doku. It did look on for them, but not to be. Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez. Jeremy Doku. It needs an accurate cross. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered.
That was last-ditch defending at its very best.
Loves to cut in from the wide areas. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Gudmundsson. Now with Ampadu. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Playing with a flow and intensity. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Bogle. And he read it well defensively. Now, who can he play it to? There was the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Rather congested in the middle of the park. Bernardo Silva. And can they prize them open now?
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
And the pass deftly cut out. Well, getting very close to the half-time interval, and it's a narrow lead for the visitors to this point. How would you assess what we've seen?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
An alert piece of defending. Can they square the game? And options in the centre. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, had to intervene. It's a neat move. Able to deal with the threat. Longstaff. Lucas Mecha. Now a decent position. Just cutting off the supply. Okafor. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Mateus Nunes. Oh, danger here. Bernardo Silva. Can he get them level? Super challenge. Wow.
What an important challenge that was.
And so the half-time whistle is sounded here in Manchester. Well, Erling Haaland not nearly as influential as we've come to expect, Stuart.
Well, I just think they haven't got the ball into him quickly enough, which has really cut the space down for him.
So back in business, the second half underway, and City trying to plot a route back into this one. Foden. Now with Silva. And the pass, a good one.
Yeah, that certainly cuts out the defenders.
Bernardo Silva. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Gudmundsson. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. A change in the offing for City. Who's going to get on the end of it? Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Now with Silva. Good distribution. And the cross goes in. And it's all rather fizzled out. Brendan Aronson. Longstaff. Intelligent defending.
Just saw what was coming, didn't he?
Bernardo Silva. Mateus Nunes. Ruben Dias. Good patience. Omar Marmoush. Danger building. On to Silva. And there's the feed into the box. Could be dangerous. Really have to get it spot on to finish from there. And it was miles off target.
Well, maybe not the right choice there. That's a poor effort.
Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench.
Well, there you have it. City just haven't been good enough in the attacking third. Unless that improves, they'll get nothing from this game.
And they still don't have the ball. That has been a recurring theme. And defensive play to be applauded.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Shaky. Ryan Shaky. Bernardo Silva. Gvardiol. On to Reinders. Shaky. Pass chiselled nicely. Moving the ball nicely in search of an equaliser. Reinders. Now opening things up. Is this the moment? And it's gone in! Just what was needed for Manchester City, who now have squared it.
Well, here we can see it again. It's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Gudmundsson. On to Ampadu. Jayden Bogle. Good-looking move. A chance to whip it in. Crossed accurately towards the far post. And I thought that might carry a threat, but a strong punch by the keeper. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. And there's the delivery. Reinders. On to Haaland. Gonzalez. Ryan Shaky. Nico Gonzalez. Confident play. Reinders. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Anton Stach. Jayden Bogle. A very effective challenge put in. O'Reilly. Gvardiol. Now with Reinders. Ryan Shaky. Reinders. It's a promising City move. This is a joy to watch. Can he score? And this will be a penalty. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. To give them the lead here. And he slots it home with confidence.
Well, what confidence that is. Right down the middle.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Gvardiol. Nico Gonzalez. Marmoush. Gonzalez. Gvardiol. On to Silva. Mateus Nunes. Shaky. And credit due, a good intervention. O'Reilly. Nico Gonzalez. Pass, and justifiably so.
Yeah, they're toying with them at the moment.
Promising possession, this. Moving it confidently. Tenacious challenge. Could be troublesome. Gabriel Gudmundsson. He's doing well to regain possession. Tanaka. On to Ampadu. Tanaka. Ethan Ampadu. Jayden Bogle. Anton Stach. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Omar Marmoush. Now with Reinders. Well, nothing like annoying your opponents when you have such an effective passing game.
Yeah, they don't need to force it, do they?
Omar Marmoush. Oh, magnificent passing. Silva. Oh, useful ball. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Calvert-Lewin. Stach. And an astute piece of defending. 5 minutes to go. Ryan Cherki. Now with Silva. Nico Gonzalez. City move it forward with purpose. This could be it! Well, they needed a bit of goalkeeping inspiration, and that's what they've got.
Well, that just about keeps his team in this one, but are they good enough to go and get the equaliser?
Leeds couldn't keep it.
Well, these City fans are doing everything to get their team over the line here, but can they see it through?
Haaland. Well, that attack collapsed completely. And the referee has decided to add on 3 additional minutes. Anton Stach. Gudmundsson. Well, do they have a goal in the future? They're giving it a go. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Quick break could be on. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. And that brings this game to an end. Real disappointment for Leeds United and their fans. No points picked up. What did you make of it?
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
Well, Erling Haaland performing in line with our general expectations, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, good performance and a really critical goal to give them the lead. They just couldn't cope with his movement today.